Oh, hey, hey. Did I scare you? Did I scare you? Uh, Sometimes my energy is scary. I would apologize, but nah, I'm not gonna. Okay, let's get working out, everybody. Lateral reaches is your first one. 30 seconds going on the clock. Here we go. We shouldn't have to apologize for good energy, right? I know. I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but if you like positivity and that surprise exuberance, I am your gal. Alrighty, so we're working with those lateral reaches. Get that nice stretch. I like to pretend I'm between two pieces of plexiglass so I don't tip my hips forward and I'm staying on that nice plane. Oh, it feels so good. Alrighty, we got a couple seconds. We're gonna switch it to windmills now. Nice wide stance, toes are to the diagonal. And I also like to pretend like I have, my arms are a straight bar. And so when I reach, I kind of open up that chest and shoulder, get a little extra twist in. Coach Jelena here, Coach Wacky Lady, and Coach Jason over here. We won't give him any weird nicknames. He's a cool dude though. You could call him your dude. All right, my lady dudes, let's get this going here. We got jogging in place coming up in 2 seconds, everybody. All right, seeing I got a big mouth. Anybody got big mouth fans out there? Do you watch that one? Yeah, it's crazy though. Anyways, we're doing this one, and we got one more warm-up move to show you. We're doing a 2-station freestyle here today. So that means there's 2 stations with 2 moves at them. If you feel like you're kind of phoning in your little jog, then pump it up right here. So 2 stations with 2 moves at them, 35 seconds each exercise, 3 rounds. And then our freestyle station has 4 exercises at it, again with the 3 rounds, 35 seconds. But that's gonna feel like one big long station to you. You're doing steel jacks next, jump it out. If you're modifying, you're tapping it out. You can have open arms or keep that nice 90-degree angle in your elbows, feeling that chest and shoulders open up, squeezing the back, getting the most out of that move. Alrighty, everybody, you keep going with your steel jacks. Your lateral reaches are next. We're gonna show you your exercises for today. So starting out with that wide stance, he's ready to go. We're going for an inverted shoulder press. So feet are wide, hands are wide. He is looking through the legs there, bringing the forehead down to the ground. You guys are going back to your lateral reaches. So this is your inverted shoulder press. And again, you want to have those hips up in the air. If you want to advance this one, you can switch up the footing a little bit and scoop under. Like if I was going to have a low bar right here, scooping under and then coming up and then scooping back. A nice middle ground would be scooping under and then reset the hips back up because that second part under is the more difficult part. Alrighty, so that's move number 1. And then you can pick whether you want to be in a low plank off the elbows or a high plank in a reverse actually. Sorry, so it's back behind you. You guys are doing your windmills now. Nice wide stance. So the hands are right underneath the shoulders and hips are pressed up. You get it feels like a smaller range of motion if you're off your elbows, but you can still do that. Really squeezing the glutes, everything close to the floor on the backside, working to hold you up. So that's move number 2 for station 2. Our first one is a dynamic Spider-Man plank. So let's start off on the elbows here, and you're going to bring one knee up off to the side, so not underneath your body, off to the side, one on each side, then you're gonna come up to the hands, stabilizing the hips, and then come back down to the elbows. You're jogging in place, everybody, jogging, but think more running, then you're gonna pump it a little bit more. If you need to modify this one, you can do it off of the knees. Everything can be done off the knees, pulling that knee up off to the side, opening up the hips, squeezing those obliques, and then hands are replacing where the elbows were, and then back down to the elbows. So that's move number 1. For move number 2, you're gonna stay on those elbows. They're gonna be right underneath the shoulders, and then you're going to pretend like there's a kettlebell under your belly button and you're going up and over. So you're gonna let those feet go to the side so you can really get a big range of motion, maybe even tap your hip down. Nice steel jacks here, everybody. If you need to modify that one, you could be off the knees, and you can let those feet sway side to side, get almost like a windshield wiper action with those. So that is station 2. For our freestyle, we have our 4 moves like we mentioned. A chair pose, which you can add in a towel or lightweight here, or is that like your gi pants? Pretty cool. Alrighty, guys. So you're gonna add a little tension there, and then you're going to sit those hips back. All right, you guys are going back to your lateral reaches, and we have a nice flat back here. Notice he's not leaning forward, putting awkwardness or tension on the knees. Those hips are back. So this is our chair pose. That's move number 1. For move number 2, you're gonna flip your grip so your palms are up, getting that supine grip, and you're gonna get a bent over row. So it's almost like that towel or those light weights are gonna glide right over those thighs, and you're gonna really be squeezing the back muscles. Think about that good tension in the armpit, squeezing those shoulder blades together. You're going on to your windmills now, and you want that nice flat back, chest parallel to the floor for those bent over rows. And then we're going for overhead squats. You're gonna flip the grip again, and you're gonna have a nice wide grip, at least shoulder distance, maybe a little bit wider here, might feel a little bit better. And you're gonna sit into squats. This is gonna be challenging. You're really gonna have to focus on keeping your chest up. Think about that posture, think about that core, get nice deep into the squat. Again, we're not sending momentum forward. We're taking those hips back, and then that bend in the knees happens. So that is move number 3. Move number 4, you're on your stomach 4. You guys are, oh, I think you're doing your windmills now, pardon me. Windmills. I was ready to jog. So for your Batman, you can also use that towel or those light weights, and you're trying to hover it above the floor. You're squeezing everything, floating those legs, squeezing the glutes, hovering everything so you're in that nice arc while you squeeze it back, hold it for a second, and then reach it back out, extended arms. All right, you know what to do now, everybody. You've seen all the moves. All right, we're done with our warm-up. If you need a little bit more warm-up time, no problem. Pause the video, take it back, get another round or 2 in. If you like having your own timer or your own music, maybe you can't hear ours, get it set up right here. Grab your water so you're all prepared and ready for a successful workout. There you go, you too. Sometimes we need reminders. Alrighty, guys, you really do want to set yourself up for the best situation possible. Get those distractions out of the way so you can really focus on you right now. Okay, we're going for that inverted shoulder press. I'm pumping up the jams here in case you can hear them on our end. We're going wide feet, wide hands. We are looking through our feet. Let's bring the top of the forehead down. Go, guys, go. This is the inverted shoulder press. Your hips are high up in the air, so you're making kind of like a mountain shape, a triangle, or an upside down V. Good, guys, good. I like to have a very wide stance with my legs here too, and my hands are definitely wider than my regular push-up for this one. Good. Even if you get a tiny range of motion, you're gonna feel this one. Keep trying for it. Keep trying. You got 12 seconds, everybody. You're getting it done right here. Whoo! Good. Try not to shrug the shoulders. They're still down. Good work. Last few seconds to go. You're almost there. Final couple. Woo! All right, we're gonna flip it over. So now you're face up. You're gonna have extended arms or be off your elbows for that reverse plank. Good, guys, I'm gonna show you this one right here. So I'm pressing into my heels, pressing those hips up. Good, you can even press into the hands, or if you wanna be off those hands like Jason's showing you there. Good, just holding and squeezing. Just like when we're in a plank facing down, we feel everything, especially on the front side working, but we're also squeezing our glutes and legs. Same thing here, you're feeling everything closer to the ground, really working 8 more seconds, but you're also squeezing the tops and those core muscles. Last few right here, woo! All right, we're gonna go round 2, flip it over. We're going back to those inverted shoulder presses. These are our 2 exercises for our first station, and we're gonna be cycling through for those 3 rounds, 35 seconds each. He's showing you a scoop under. This is like the nice middle ground if you're working your way up to dive bombers. That's the first part of the dive bomber, and then the reset of the hips. Good, guys, good. This is a great one to get you acclimated a little bit farther, more advanced than the inverted shoulder press, but it's not quite as advanced as that full dive bomber that scoops under and scoops back. 6 more seconds right here. Good, guys, good. This one's a lot nicer on the shoulders between that full dive bomber too. Whoo, and the triceps, really. Alrighty, we're flipping it over for that reverse plank. Whoo, good. Nice, now we're seeing off the elbows here. If you like doing extended arms, maybe that's a little bit rough positioning for your wrists. You could always use a wrist guard, or if you have a weight that isn't rounded, that's stable on the ground, you can use that. Good, guys, good. All right, we got that home stretch left. That's 15 seconds or less. You're doing great on your workout so far, everybody. Whoo, good. Remember, we're using that towel for the freestyle station. But you don't need equipment for these first 2 stations. 4 more seconds, everybody. Hold it, press those hips up, squeeze. Whew. Good job. Here's round 3 coming in. Last time on that inverted shoulder press or whatever version you're doing here. Good, guys. Good. Woo! We like showing you a variety of moves. There's the highest advancement here, that dive bomber, scooping under that low bar and then scooping back. That chest gets low both times, and then you end up in that starting position. Whatever level you are at, you have 17 seconds, everybody. Whoo! Be proud of yourself and know that there's always room to improve, but you're at a good place right now, giving it what you got. You got 8 seconds. Good, guys, good. All right, you're almost there. Final few seconds. You can do it. A little bit more effort. There it is. Woo! All right, we're flipping it over. We are face up right here, getting that reverse plank. You're either off the hands or off the elbows. Jason likes to have his fingers facing back. When I do this move, I like to have my fingers facing my feet. I feel like it works my triceps a little bit more. You guys do what you want to do. Occasionally right here, I'll even rest my head back for a second. If that feels good to you, go right ahead. Just make sure you are using the muscles to bring it back versus any jerking motions. You have 12 seconds. Take good care of yourselves and hold this position. This is our final move at this station. So let's get that last little bit of urgency in those final few seconds. Good. Woo-woo. Alrighty, 2 brand new moves coming at you. We're going for that dynamic Spider-Man plank, everybody. So let's start off the elbows, and we're bringing one knee up to the side, other knee out to the side. Then we're gonna come up to the hands, that high plank position, then back to the low. Ready, set, here we go. Good, so we're on the elbows. We're bringing that knee as high as we can off to the side and then back into that extended leg position, both sides, and then up, up, down, down. Good, good. Whew. This is really helping us keep tabs on where our placement is on our elbows and our hands. We want them right under our shoulders so that we are the most supported. Good, guys, good. We don't want to put our body in any compromising positions. You only have 10 seconds left. Whoo! Good. Stabilize those hips. You can even spread the feet farther when you do your dynamic part, coming up and down. Last few seconds here. Woo! And you could be off the knees or off the toes for that one. All right, same thing here, off the knees or off the toes, but we're gonna be on the elbows. We're gonna let those hips go up and over. So they're making like an arc and coming down towards the floor. Right side, left side. You're gonna picture a kettlebell, or Jason likes to say a candle underneath you, and you're going up and over it. Whoo! I don't wanna feel that heat, so I'm like, give me a kettlebell, not a candle. You got 15 seconds left, everybody. Work that home stretch. That means it's the last little bit where I like to think like, this is my time to shine. I can do it in this last little bit, and I am going to keep going. That's what I'm talking about. Get that home stretch mentality. All right. Okay, going back to our first one, little shoulder stretch. Whoo, okay. All right, coming back down to the elbows. Good, guys, good. It is very advanced to be able to do all 35 seconds the entire time, especially if you're doing the more advanced move. So if you're modifying and working up to going the whole time, or maybe you're switching back and forth between modification and fully advanced and working on, maybe you're taking 1 or 2 breaks, pay attention to that. You have 11 seconds. Next thing you know, you're gonna be taking 1 less break or doing more of the advanced. Those are all things you should be keeping track of your progression. You got 3 seconds right here, everybody. Woo! All right, stretch, stretch, stretch. Ready to go back on those elbows. Woo! Good, guys, good. If you just did an upper body workout, those shoulders are gonna be a little fired up. So if you can hang tight with us, great. If you need to take a couple stretch breaks, get back into it. You do you. You do you. You just want to have that whole picture be full of effort, and that doesn't mean that you don't ever stop. That means if you stopping means you get back into it harder. All right, do it. You got 7 seconds right here. Whoo! If you want to challenge yourself and go those last few seconds, even though you feel like stopping, beautiful. Do it. All righty, everybody. Here we go. 1 more each one. Little stretch. We're going to go for that Spider-Man and dynamic plank right here. Whoo! Good work, everybody. We are staying off of the plank position for the whole freestyle station. So think about it this way. These moves are tough, but you're getting them done right here, right now. You're on round 3. You can make it through, and then those shoulders get a break. No more planking for the final few stations. Good, guys, good. You got 9 seconds left right here. Woo, have fun with it, have fun with it. You're almost there. Really stabilize those hips as you come up into that high plank and down to the low. All right, that one's done. One more to go. Stretch. Woo, all right, low plank, here we go. We're taking those hips up and over. It's almost like one side gets a little break while we're leaning to that opposite side, and then you shift it. Think of your waistline, your midsection like a towel being wrung out. Those muscles are like, yes. All right, get it, guys, get it. We got that home stretch mentality. You know what that means. Kick it into nonstop go mode, fully being proud of yourself and knowing you got this. You're going to keep going. Last few seconds. That's what I'm talking about. Final few. Whoop, woo. All right, good one, everybody. Okay, we're grabbing our towel, or you could use some pants, or maybe you have a short rope, or you could work with a lighter set of weights, but this really does work well with a towel. All right, so we want a good distance between that towel. All right, we're ready. We're gonna sit into that squat with that chest up. Here we go, chair pose. Good, going for it, guys and gals, going for it. Whoo! Good, watch yourself here. We have a tendency to really rotate out. So you want to tuck it in, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the core, and then sit those hips back, and you're going to be in better positioning here. You can be as low as Jason Gray. If you need to be a little bit higher, you can. But let's challenge yourself to get those legs parallel to the floor. 11 seconds. The hold is hard, especially with those arms up. You're doing great, everybody. Give me 5 more seconds. Woo! Breathe, breathe. You can do it. Almost there. 3, 2. Woo! All right. Okay, flip the grip. Hands are up. All right. We're thinking about gliding that towel on the tops of the legs, squeezing those shoulder blades. Got that nice flat back. We got a good straight line down the neck, through the spine right here. You do have a soft bend in your knees, and your feet are nice and solidly planted. Good, guys, good. You could have hip distance or shoulder distance with those feet, and you're staying fully activated. Again, with that positioning. 6 seconds. Tuck and squeeze and glide. You got it. Last few seconds here. Woo! All right, we're flipping the grip again. Let's go overhead. So you're going a little bit wider than those shoulders here, and we're sitting into that squat. You're gonna find this is challenging and different because we are involving different positioning and upper body engagement here, so it's gonna feel a little bit different. Try to get as deep as you can with that good posture so you're not tipping forward at all. None of that. You wanna keep this positioning. Good, guys, good. All right, it's home stretch timing. 15 seconds or less. Whoo! Way to work, way to work, way to sit into it. Heels staying down. Breathe, guys, last few seconds. Woo! All right, we're coming down to the stomach. Gonna get a Batman in, everybody. Let's have the pelvis on the floor. We're gonna squeeze the glutes. Elevate and lift the legs. Squeeze the core, squeeze the low back muscles. And now we're working those upper back muscles to glide it back there. Good, that's how you float. You gotta really engage all those muscles. Good work, guys, good work. If you can, try to keep that towel floating so it doesn't touch the floor. Good, guys, good. If you need to, you could let it rest at the end, bring it back up strong, and then slide it towards your chest. 11 seconds to go, everybody. Whoo! Good, you're doing great on that Batman. If you can, try to hold it the whole time. Last few seconds, as long as you can at least. Good, guys. Woo! All right, back to the top. We're doing that chair pose. Ready, everybody. Here we go for round 2. You're doing great. All right, let's go, let's go. Good, we're practicing that good posture. As you reach overhead, make sure your shoulders don't follow. They are still down. Nice, depress those shoulders. We're engaging everything up here in the upper back, using those lats. Nice, guys. If I was behind you, I could see that you're contracting your shoulder blades right here. Good work. This is a challenge to hold the squat. You have 10 more seconds. You can make it. Count yourself down if you need to. Good. It's hard to hold those hands up there. You're doing great. If you're getting a little shaky, that's fine. See if you can hold it with that shake. Last couple. All right. Nice one. Okay, here we go. We're going for that bent over row. We're flipping the grip. Palms are up now. Here we go. Good. So hands are like just outside of the thighs as far as your distance between your hands. You're making sure not to tilt and rotate. You want to tuck it in and then tip. Good, guys. Good. Very nice flat back. So make sure you're not rounding your shoulders. You start with your shoulders down and back, and then you're squeezing up. Good. 10 more seconds. What a beautiful job you are doing. I tell you what. Good, guys. Keep squeezing. You got time for 1 or 2 more of these. Yes. All right. Woo! All right, we're flipping the grip again. We're going overhead. Here we go. Time to squat, guys. Good. We're getting in some good movement right here. Rocking it. Woo! This is showing you if you want to tip forward. This is showing you that most likely when you're doing your regular squats that you do tip forward a little bit and bring that chest forward. Sometimes we do tend to do that. So we want to make sure we're focusing on keeping it upright while we lower. And this really trains us to do that. 10 more seconds. You're doing a great job. Nice, guys. Good. We got about shoulder distance with those feet, and knees are tracking same direction as the toes. Good job. Woo! Come on down to the ground for those Batmans, everybody. All right. We're ready for them. Here we go. Ready, set, let's rock. Remember, we're squeezing everything. Think about yourself from the center out. Everything is on to really hold you. Even flexing your legs and glutes so strongly that your thighs or kneecaps are floating off the ground. That upper body is really working. Again, remember, you could rest it out at that extension if you need to, and then bring it back up as you bring it in. Good. Here's your home stretch. Get in that good mode. You got this. Whew, the more you believe in yourself, the better things go, especially in your workout and everywhere else. Come on, guys. Believe. Let's go. Take it back. Woo! All right, 2 beautiful rounds done of that freestyle station. Let's do our last one here. Here we go. We're going for our chair pose. Last time. Here it is. We're going for it. 35 seconds is on the clock. We already started. Good. Getting right into it. Woo! If you can hold that nice, stoic, solid position the whole time, wonderful. Maybe you start low and then you come up a little bit and then maybe you head back down low. If that's the way that you continue to get through it, that's fine. You like that variety, that spice of life? Give it to yourselves, guys. Give it to yourselves. You got 8 seconds. Boot camp is great for that. We're always throwing cool new different combos at you. You got this. Last few seconds. Hold. Woo! Whoop, whoop. All right, we're flipping the grip. Got that supine grip. We're ready. A lot of times we see people and they're right here doing their rows. That's okay, but you want to try to make sure you get that tuck positioning, set those hips back, and really bring that chest forward. Extend those arms fully at the bottom, and then coming on up, elbows going as high as they can. The arms are tight to the side. You want those elbows to pass those ribs. Yeah, good, guys, good. Very strongly, very intentionally. We're not rounding the back as we reach. We're keeping that nice flat chest, flat back, shoulders down and back. You're almost there. Good work. Woo, woo. All righty, here we go. Let's flip the grip. We're going for those overhead squats. Here we go. All righty, all righty. We're sitting into it right here. Good, guys. If you have shoulder issues and this is irritating you, you could always take your towel behind your back if that feels good, or you can go just squats right here. But if this is working well for you, maybe even providing a little physical therapy type feeling, maybe this was a move your physical therapist prescribed for you, get it in there. Let's do it. 9 seconds, everybody. Whoo, we're not going to avoid the good stuff. We're going to look it straight in the eye. We're going to do it. Let's get it right here. Final couple. Woo. All right. Last time coming down to that floor. This is the final move of the freestyle, station 3, Batman. Here we go. Here we go. 35 seconds. Ready, go. We're on it. We're on it. If you can squeeze your glutes a little bit harder, do it. Do it, guys. Good. If you need to shake it out for a second or adjust yourself so you're more comfortable, especially if some of your clothes are maybe digging into your hip or something like that, go ahead, move it out of the way and then get right back at it. We want you to pay attention to yourself, but not let things distract you to the point where it takes away from your workout. Keep that good positive focus going. Good. That determination. Get that eye of the tiger fired up inside of you. Final few seconds here. Elevate those hands. Woo! Nice job, everybody. Very well done. Grab that sip of water. I'm going to have one with you right here. Use that sweat towel. Whoo! Wring it out if you need to. Oh, I was like a sprinkler on that last little bit. Okay. We're ready. We're going to put 3 minutes on the clock, everybody. We're going to do a little jungle jam. So that means we are calling out any exercise with an animal in it, and we're going to have you do that one. So because you may have a limited space, you're going to go across and then back with that same animal until I tell you to switch up the animal. If you have a big wide space, go ahead and go all the way across with that one. But I'm going to have you switch it up every now and then. So our first one we're going to do is a bear crawl. So you're going to watch Jason for your cues. He's going to be going back and forth for you. So hands under his shoulders, and we're going to be getting a nice flat back. Ready, set, here we go. So you're going to take it across, little movements with those hands and feet. You're distributing the weight between the hands and feet. You could turn around for this one, or you can go forward and back. When you are going forward, you're using the legs for drive more. When you go backward, it's more in the upper body. Alrighty, everybody. We're gonna switch it up to an inchworm push-up in 3, 2, here we go. You're gonna walk it out. Here's your inchworm, and then push up off the knees or the toes, and then you're gonna walk the feet in now. Oh yeah, tricky. Then you're gonna walk the hands out. Nice, you guys look like adorable inchworms right here. Good, so hands are walking out, and then feet are walking. Good, way to work on this coordination. Nice job. Good, you could either turn it around or keep going as long as you have this space, guys. Nice work. Good. Walk it out, push up knees or toes, and then walk those feet in and start it again. We're going to switch to a new exercise, and we're going to move into a moving frog hop, everybody. Moving frog hop in 3, 2, here we go. So you're gonna reach out and then hop those legs in, getting that moving frog hop in. If you need to modify this one, you're gonna reach those legs out and then step those feet in. Reach those arms out, step those feet in. All right, we're gonna do this move for a few more seconds, guys. One more little lap right there. Whew. All right, we're gonna switch it to an elephant walk in 3, 2, here we go. So that means your hips stay high up in the air and you're moving same side limbs together. Right arm, right leg, left arm, and left leg together. Good, guys, good. Nice, rocking that elephant walk, good job. Whoo! All right, we're gonna switch it to crab walks in 3, 2, here we go. Your tummy is up. You got those hands underneath the shoulders. You're on your feet. You're trying to elevate your backside off the ground. Take little steps with your hands and feet. Whoo! Good, guys, good. All right. Way to work, way to work. You're doing a great job. You're almost done with your 3-minute finisher. Whoo! All right, we're gonna do a weird one next. I didn't tell Jason about this one, so I'm gonna show you this next one. We're gonna be doing a little alligator, like an inching alligator right here. Feel forward and back for this one. So tiny little steps with your feet and tiny little steps with your hand, but you're in that nice flat plank. Whoo! Good, guys, good. You're almost there. Good, last few seconds. We're gonna switch the move one more time. Whoo! Good, guys. Let's finish off on those bear crawls. Last move right here. One more time on this one. Good job, guys. Good job. Final few seconds. You're almost there. Keep moving. Keep moving. Woo! Did we wear out the upper body a little bit? Whoo! Okay. Good, guys, good. Let's get some neck stretches in, shall we? Go ahead and sit on the heels like Jason is right there. If you want to lean farther back, you can. You could even come back down onto the elbows or back flat on the floor if you like. And while you're here, let's get a left ear to left shoulder. Woo! How are we feeling? Jungly. See, he said it was hard too. So if you felt like it was hard and you thought he was making it look easy, then you know you did the right thing, and you thought it was hard too. So did he. So then it must have been hard. Alrighty. Good. Let's go ahead and take other ear to other shoulder while we're here. If this position is uncomfortable for your knees, you can sit crisscross applesauce or extended legs. Go ahead and switch it up if you need to. I always feel like I look like a doll in this position. All right. Thank you for joining us, Coach Jolita and Coach Jason here for Fit Body Boot Camp. We're going to switch it up to the next stretch here. 90-degree angle in that front leg and the back leg. We tend to want to keep it extremely bent, but let's get that 90-degree in. And then kind of find your sweet spot here. Lower the chest down. You can come way low if you want to. Whew. Alrighty, guys. Good, good, good. I had something I wanted to tell you guys. What was it? I had so many thoughts that I wanted to share with you, and now I can't think of which one I was going to share. Oh, let's switch sides here. Oh, I remember one. You've heard the saying, comparison is the thief of joy. Well, sometimes a female will compare herself to a male as far as weight loss, or maybe a partner, or you'll compare yourself to the same gender, and you end up putting yourself down and or resenting the other person. And so let's work our best on not doing that, because it is not productive, it isn't helpful, and that's something that and most people use in a negative way. If you're using some kind of comparison that you actually get something positive and it's not putting yourself down, then totally fine. Think of it, if it's healthy, it's okay. But one way that I see a lot of people comparing themselves that is also unproductive is comparing yourself to yourself. Like if I was comparing myself to my teenage self, or maybe a gentleman is comparing himself later in life to when he used to play football, or maybe a mom is comparing her post-mom body to her pre-mom body. Those aren't typically fair comparisons. You were a totally different person who did totally different things, had totally different eating habits, and probably knew a lot less than you do now. So let's switch it up to a figure 4, guys. Reach through and grab that thigh. So I just want to encourage you, if you're doing any of those things and it's bringing you down, which it most likely is, to shift gears away from that, because nobody wins in that scenario, especially not you. So just wanted to note that. I've done that in my past before, and now that I do that hardly at all. Let's switch legs, guys. I am a lot happier. I'm not holding so many grudges against others or myself. So frees me up to be more silly and lighthearted and happy. More smiles. You burn more calories smiling, you know. So let's do that. Woo! All right. Thank you for joining us for our workout, everybody. Good work. And we will see you next time. Love, support, high fives, and burpees.